Alright, good afternoon. Here I am at a Dodge Jeep dealership. Just looking at all this overpriced stuff. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at this Mojave. Mind you, these are going to be expensive anyways. This one is it's a Mojave package, so it's going to have all the fucking bells and whistles. If you take a look at the price on that, $64,000 for a Jeep, right? And here's the lesser trim. So it's going to have all these dealer add-ons, all the standard equipment, optional equipment. $45,000, and this is the Gladiator Sport 2025. And I've been seeing a lot of other people doing this, and they're finding 2024s. In fact, let me look at the year of this one. That's also a 2025. So, gonna check out all these Rams, just for giggles. And 1500s. None of them appear to have stickers on them. Not that I can see. Maybe I'll come across one. Yeah, they don't even put stickers on the Rams. What's up with that? Well, clearly, they're trying to hide some shit. And again, this is a Ram 1500 SST. And this is just overpriced stuff. You don't know what you're getting, and less reliable, too much tech. In fact, none of these even have any information. Do they even want to sell these? Or is this going to be one of those Murphy's Law videos, where they don't even want to sell this stuff? Alright, this looks like it was a modified. Let me see if I can find a sticker on that. Probably not. They're not even putting stickers on half this, so this would... Oh, here's one with a sticker. It's a Ram Laramie. Alright, let's see what this one is. Alright. Laramie Crew Cab 4x4. I got all the standard equipment right there, and all these dealer add-ons. $71,000 for a truck. It's got all that stuff, which personally I don't even really need. But you get my point. Oh, here's another one with a sticker. Limited. $87,000 for a pickup truck. I never thought I'd see that day. Oh, here's another Ram. So now I'm seeing the stickers. Alright, so Bighorn Crew Cab. This one's probably the least expensive. $62,000. But yeah, this is just all overpriced stuff. They're cramming too much stuff, doing dealer add-ons, and the technology is just not as reliable. In fact, let me go back to this one. It's a 1500. So let me see what the power plant is. Alright, standard equipment. It's gonna bear with me. It's gonna see 5135. Okay, front airbags. Doesn't even say what the power plant is, not that I can see. If you can see the power plant, let me know. Okay, it's a 3.0-liter i6 Hurricane twin turbo. So it's a twin turbo rather than a V8, which I think a lot of these other vloggers have been seeing the same stuff. A twin turbo. So they're doing away with the V8s. Well, allegedly, from what I heard, I think Dodge is trying to bring it back. Due to customer outcry. But, again, now, mind you, I have a 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz, and it has the turbocharged i4. And, I gotta be honest, it's actually done its job. In my case, for what I use it for. Would I have rather a naturally aspirated V6? Probably. Would the gas mileage stay the same? I really don't know. But again, with the turbocharge, that's more shit that can go wrong. And it's a smaller motor. So, again, you know, it's probably not going to last as long as it would if it was a naturally aspirated V6. Same thing with this one, twin turbo V6, or i6 rather. It's not going to last that long. You know, it would not last as long as a naturally aspirated V8. And, you know, again, with all these dealer add-ons, you know, they come to the dealer just decides to slap some stuff on. I'm not sure if they did one with, yeah, they did one with this one. Base price, $51,000, you know, compared to the, for this specimen, base price, $51,000. You know, and this is all the standard equipment. Destination charge, warranty coverage. I'm trying to see if they put any add-ons on this one. I don't believe they did. Maybe they did. Oh, it's got an 8-speed automatic. So I'm not seeing where they actually put the add-ons. If you can spot it, let me know. I'm probably even going to suck at doing these videos. But anyhow, let me know what you think. Would you actually buy that? If I were to have a choice between this one, and this one, you know, maybe, you know, if money were no object, I'd probably get the base price version of this rather than, you know, what this, you know, comes with, what the specimen actually comes with. You know, because a lot of this stuff, you know, I don't really need. And does everybody really need all this stuff? Does everything have to be a touchscreen? And, you know, yeah, it looks nice. But is it going to do the job of some of its ancestors? That remains to be seen. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you.